Let's go. Ready to dish out our daily serving of justice. Judge Jamma's back to review the case. Let's see what we got in store for us as we delve into the realm of the guilty, or possibly not guilty, but we really hope they're guilty for the content. So,
Banana slam jam.
Shadow Shaman has been accused of feeding. Once again, I believe that is Archon. That is my best guess there. So Lena, not with the best Yule's usage. Shadow Shaman saw it. I don't see any pings. He puts the sentry down. Hex is a guy that's hasted. That doesn't really do much. What's his K to D here? 1 in 16. I mean, I've seen supports that are 1 in 16. It's hard to say he's like feeding. He's not like walking down lanes. Looks like he's having a rough game. The problem is, whatever this report is, I don't know like when he did all this, because he had died 15 times prior to this clip starting. So he tried to D-ward, feeds again. Classic support players. Looks like he sentry'd for a fight, but it blocked the camp. That wasn't like an intentional block of a camp. Didn't look like, at least. He's like trying to D-ward his base. Getting caught out again. Buys back to try to help his team. Gets... I think he was in range for that Hex, but that's not reportable. And probably would have been in range if he had the Psychic Headband for sure. So we're just going to have to submit resolution that there's just not guilty for hacking, but insufficient evidence. I really have no idea how he got here. I have no idea how he had 15 deaths. So I'm going to say that he was trying, but for all I know, there could have been some sketchy shit in the early game. So we're just going to say insufficient evidence for that one. 80% of his deaths are before I can even review it, then I don't feel comfortable issuing a not guilty. But he also didn't do anything to prove himself guilty, so. Tusk with the feeding. I believe this is ancient. Maybe, yeah, I think that's ancient. So that's pretty high MMR. What's his K to D 13 minutes in? 2 and 2? That's a reasonable K to D. What do we got here? We're down by less than 1K, so pretty close game. Looking for some plays. Uses his spells, tanks the finger. Nothing wrong with getting fingered on a Tuesday night.
Thanks for playing. Dominating. Perform double kill. Killing spree. Impossible kill.
Okay. Now what? Okay, so he just walked down lane twice. And now suddenly the game's 14k in favor of the other team. What the fuck? The game was like 1k advantage. I don't care what his teammates said to him. Just mute the guy. Like, he just suddenly starts walking down mid. Jeez Louise, my friends. Jeez Louise. That went dark quick. Lone Druid. Griefing. 6k at 6 minutes. I have to assume this is turbo. Lone Druid's level 6 and he hasn't put any skills in. Is he just like feeding in turbo? Well, I was worried about my Judge Jamma work hours getting a little bit too much. I really do feel like I've been working overtime. Maybe I slacked the last couple days because of it. But thankfully, to this Tusk as well as this Lone Druid, we're going to save a little bit of time today dishing out our justice. So, submit resolution as soon as possible. Guilty on all counts except for this one because that's, you know, whatever. And I don't know what's wrong with you people. Looks like a bot, to be honest. Review case. Next one. Could be a new player. I mean, no. He's literally level 6 and he has 2 skills leveled. Other players in this match may be reviewed by Overwatchers. Okay, thank you once again. That looks like Immortal bracket. Or I think this is Immortal NA, Guardian EU, something like that. Dazzle has been accused of griefing. They're up by 24,000 gold right now. The team. I always complain that I don't get reviews where my team is the guy's winning. I never get one where they're winning.
Killing spree. Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2.
They're up by 24,000 gold. He sold all of his items and bought a rapier and dropped it in the enemy fountain. That, to me, seems like a not guilty. Kappa! What the fuck? That might be the weirdest one I've ever seen. They were literally winning by 24,000 gold. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's just a Crusader strat a bit too advanced. I see. Okay, we have a Tinker at 36 minutes who's accused of scripting and hacking. What's his K to D? 9 and 5, so he's not like snowballing like crazy here. Okay, it's hard to tell on these. So far, all of his blinks have had a cursor on them. Okay. Looks okay to me. He's dragging his items in and out. Why would you go Octarine? Oh, he's going Bloodstone. I see. I see. I see. Okay. Okay.
Mega kill.
None of that looks sus to me. I'm watching really carefully. This looks okay to me. Okay. He's not really doing much, like he's just pushing buttons. Not doing some like crazy combos. Gets saved by a wyvern, links in and just casts a lot of spells. I forgot you can refresh Bloodstone. That's fucking broken. If anything, this is like a Smurf. But like he's like 9 and 5 or like 10 and 5. He's not like some crazy stomping K to D here.
Hello, this is Gabe Newell.
None of this looks questionable to me.
Double kill. Killing spree.
To me, he's like mousing over the people he's killing. That's what it looked like to me. So I'm gonna say not guilty. Submit verdict. Not guilty. It has to be like pretty overwhelmingly convincing for me to rule guilty on the hacking charges. So that's it for today. We actually got to dish out several guilty verdicts. And we had our first one where the guy was just winning by like 24,000 gold. So what can you do? Sometimes people just step off the deep end and nosedive into oblivion. If you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, all that shenanigans, because at the end of the day, YouTube does care about that. You may not care about it, I may not care about it, but the YouTube algorithm does. So please do.